Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today is not a great video. Well, great video as always, I'm great at those, but not great news, unfortunately. I regret to inform everybody that female Custodes have been confirmed. Now, this is not based on the tweets that were being translated from another language on Twitter. I know that's what a lot of the Chudhammer community are responding to right now over there. There's been a lot of response to that, and a lot of people were just kind of saying, oh, it's probably a mistranslation, there's probably translation errors and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I was informed by Wheezy Pillar, a friend of the channel, about this individual's video, Gorilla Miniature Games, which, by the way, no hate or love to this person. I don't know anything about this person's channel. I was just linked this for a more blown up picture of the spoilers for the Custodes Codex is coming out, as well as the index cards. From what I can tell, this individual is really just reviewing this stuff in terms of like its actual quality. They don't like read every single page of the codex. They just kind of like highlight certain parts. And yeah, so no hate or love to this individual. Just know that if you want to go check out the evidence, as it were, for the female Custodes being officially added, it's right here at 210/211 on their time card. Right in their video, it'll be linked in the pinned comment as well as the description. So in it, and I tried to blow this up earlier to failed extent. As you can see, it's extremely blurry in all my attempts to blow it up. But I have been able to kind of like squint my eyes and read it from here. And from what I can make out in the video, this is referring to a female Custodes. From what I'm able to read of it, it says Custodian Calidus is... a really long word, Kesh, stood upon the bridge of a Cobra-class destroyer named Vigilante Flame, or Vigilant Flame. The warship belonged to the mighty battle fleet Solar. She lingered in the shadows. At the back of the bridge, positioned at a spot where she could observe the actions of every crew member, be they in the instrumentation pits, at the... Yeah, so point is... from what I'm able to make out, this is absolutely a short story from the perspective of a female Custodes. So this isn't a matter of mistranslation or anything like that. It is confirmed, at the very least, as of this guy's preview and review video of the codex that's coming out. And it sucks. It does. Because now we know that GW is and has fallen to the political activists. They finally cracked. It took them a long time. And honestly, we were hoping for a while there for them not to do it. But just like the situation with Primaris replacing Firstborn, it was inevitable. As much as they might have not done it initially like we thought, or quickly soon after like we thought, it just took them time. It took them time to crack and fall, but they did eventually. Just like Primaris are fully replacing Firstborn Marines, and Firstborn Marine models and kits are being discontinued, so too is the quality, awesome setting and lore that we have loved for so long. And I know I'm black-pilled on this, and I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed with me that I am. But I do want to stress that this is not me saying I'm quitting the hobby, or that I've given up on 40k from a community standpoint, or from what already has pre-existed pre-9th and 10th edition 40k. What I'm saying is the future of 40k has fallen. We have fallen just very suddenly. I'm not looking forward to any more future books or novels. No future editions or codexes. 10th edition will probably be my last newer edition playing. That's fine with me. I think I can find people in my local area who might be willing to play older editions, or might just be willing to stick to 10th edition, since a lot of people in my area have that at least. And that has been somewhat fun to play, although not because 10th edition is good, mainly just because the people I play with are pretty cool. But, yeah, in a sense, this is a black-pilled video in regards to the future of 40k. Same way I am black-pilled on the future of Star Wars. That's not going to be redeemable. I consider this a huge step towards an irredeemable future for 40k. Because if they're willing to start ham-fisting female Custodes into the lore, how long till it's female Space Marines? I would put money down not long. So, I'm not telling anybody to quit the hobby. In fact, I encourage you guys not to. Keep being in the hobby. Keep being active members. Absolutely call this crap out and say how stupid it is. But for us to actually make a difference to GW, we need to stop supporting official Games Workshop products. Now, of course, I'm one to, you know, I'll make a declaration myself. As it is, I've already been boycotting a lot of stuff of theirs, but I think I'm going to boycott everything 40K official. Gonna go back to 3D printing everything. I did buy a couple of new sets because I thought they were cool, but gonna go back to a staunch boycott of all their products. I can find everything I want from them secondhand or third hand and print it off myself. Like I said, been a good run. Gonna stick to older editions. Gonna stick to the superior, correct 40K. Not this violation or molestation of what I once loved. And yeah, and I'm going to keep covering 40K content on this channel. I'm just going to completely disregard any new stuff that'll be coming out after this. I have been operating on a basis of, instead of a cutoff point, I'm just picking and choosing out of the new lore what to accept and what not to. But I think I'm going to start operating at a cutoff point, and that's now. Anything in the codexes or slash rulebooks slash novelizations after, as of 2023, really, I do not consider canon. I will not be making videos in regards to it as if it was. I will not be talking about 40K in regards to anything canon after this point. It's all just... It's kind of like when Disney decanonized Star Wars and started releasing High Republic stuff. No true Star Wars fan considers those canon. And I'd say no true 40K fan will consider anything 10th edition onwards as canon for 40K. So... Anyway, like I said, very black-pilled video. I think I'll end off on doing one kind of fun thing. It's not really fun, but one kind of interesting thing. I think I'm going to jump in my Discord because a couple of my buds are actually in the VC right now. And I'm going to inform them of this and include a little footage of that here. It'll probably be highly edited because they're probably going to use some choice words that I can't put on YouTube. But we're going to jump right over to that, so enjoy that. Hey guys, I got some news for you guys.
Yes.
So just to let you guys know, I'm recording right now. I'll edit it, so feel free to react normally. But female Custodes are canon and have just been officially added.
Why?
I can't answer the why I can.
Bullets with fire.
Why?
The why is very simple. The politics finally made it into the GW writers' room and office. I mean, more officially than it has been in the past.
Yes.
So initially I was kind of hopeful, because on Twitter there was like a post from an account that wasn't speaking English that was like releasing spoilers and stuff for like new codexes, and it was being translated, and a lot of people were kind of saying like, okay, well, the female Custodes thing, that might be a mistranslation. But Wheezy Pillar over on one of my other servers shared with me a link to an English speaker who's reviewing early the new Codex Custodes. I'll link you guys in the voice chat text the video. And at 2:10, there's a... It's really hard to read, and I tried blowing it up on my screen. It didn't work blowing it up, so hopefully you guys will be able to read it. But I'm able to read it on my monitor. It's just really tiny text. But it is a short story from the perspective of a female Custodes by the name of Kesh.
Oh, their name is fucking Kesh. Oh, great.
I so
Thus
hope that...
begins the end.
Come on. Let it all be chaos. Please let it just be some sort of big, chaosy, Slaneshi infestation.
It's not gonna be chaos and you're ready.
Oh.
It's gonna be something special.
Yeah. This is a truly black-pilled moment for me personally. I don't know about you guys.
It's gonna be R-worded. That's all I'm gonna say for you know, YouTube friendly. Like, it's gonna be the big R word.
Yeah, this is really bad, and I feel bad, especially for the folks in the. Right now, there's a bunch of like the Chudhammer community on Twitter. I don't think they've seen this guy's video, and to be fair, he just released it earlier today. I think Wheezy will be sharing it around with them. but a lot of them are kind of hoping that it is like a mistranslation thing based on the original tweet from the non-English speaking account. But from what I could tell from this English speaking account that shows the preview of this codex, that's definitely that short story is definitely from the perspective of female Custodes.
So denying it
Now-
at the moment would be just cope.
Unfortunately,
This is going to be the moment where we actually see if 40k is going to be salvageable or the community is just not willing to do anything.
Because I feel like it is gonna be chum in the water for the FSM types.
oh absolutely, that's the part that Black Pills me most is. This is just a step one to female Space Marines. Like there's their biggest goal for the longest time has been female Space Marines, and they haven't been able to get it thus far. But now that they've been successfully able to manipulate them into femme Custodes, it's a matter of time. Like, it's not even a matter of if, it's when.
This has to be the moment where it's gonna be like, okay, no.
You know
People
what?
should just be like,
Gonna go
no.
downhill.
I had a great day today. I woke up completely without any exhaustion. I went shopping, cleaned the car, playing Age of Empires with my best friends,
I'm sorry.
and now this. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I
anyone
shared
who
well,
is-
at Asmo, I shared worse information with you.
This is very true.
I don't want to sound like too hardcore, but to anyone who is actually caring at all about Warhammer and 40k and everything, this is the moment where
That's the
we
first.
should all be like, no, you remove
think
this, or you get the big stick.
Yeah.
This has to
Hopefully
be
that's the
make or break.
response, because
It
either
has
it's
to be
that
the make or
response, either it's that response, or it gets the Star Wars treatment
Yeah.
Yep.
and an irrevocably shattered fan base.
That,
Yeah.
that's
If they
what it's
don't,
always
if they
like.
don't say, okay, this is some sort of nonsense, we like mistranslation, or we're gonna pull
Or
it, or
just
something like that.
literal chaos, please.
Like,
Yes.
maybe it like someone fucked up and wanted to write Sister of Silence.
Mhm.
No, that doesn't seem like it.
No. Like,
What wonder? Ah,
like I'll read the first chunk for you, and again, it's like it's really small text, but I am able to make this much out. Custodian Calidus, she's got a long name, but Custodian Calidus, something middle name Kesh, stood upon the bridge of the Cobra class destroyer, named Vigilant Flame. The warship belonged to their mighty battle fleet Solar. She lingered in the shadows at the back of the bridge, positioned at a spot where she could observe the actions of every crew member. By this is where it gets kind of fuzzier, but point is, at several points in this short story, she is referred to as Custodian Kesh.
Now,
Not
what does
Maybe it's
what
a
does cash mean?
Okay, this sounds
we
like
know?
hard.
It's
This
the
sounds
name.
like hard cope, but it
No.
could be the actual word of custodian.
Maybe a custodian. Maybe that means custodian server or something like that. If cash is just some sort of, oh, we are like the servitors of, like, human servitors of the custodies,
the
or
worker-
we are honor bound or something like that. Like, I hope cash is just a title.
We are coping and
I know,
seething.
because otherwise it's gonna be the flamer and the big heresy.
Yeah,
The
That
problem
requires the heavy
is,
flamer heresy now.
From what they've been doing in the last time, it does seem like they're going the shit way.
Time for the big boycott.
like that is the cope that you can have. I can't make out the second half of the short story, but again, out of what is there, she is referred to as a custodian.
Yeah.
Again, that is the only way I can think of. They can try and get away from this by saying, "Oh no, cash means some sort of servant or something."
Yeah, or she's
That-
like
that's
a quote unquote actual like custodian. She like cleans the place.
May possible, because yeah, custodian does mean something else, but I this
problem
this
is
is
it
going to
doesn't
be the
seem
moment
like
where
it.
I know, but this is going to be the moment where we actually see if Warhammer is a proper like hardcore. There's still if there's still the base we think there is with the people that we think they are still there, or it's already too late. Because you know, people they say like, oh, there are no people that are like on your side, you're minority and stuff. That's the moment we need to see the silent majority just rise up and say, no, just no, that's it. This is going to be the moment where, honestly, this is going to be the. I'm gonna make a reference here. This is gonna be the Vosh popping up his screen on stream
Children
moment.
porn?
Yeah, where people should be just like, no, fuck that, no, that's it, that's it. I don't care, no.
Hopefully that is the case. Hopefully there is a huge negative response to this. As it stands, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my recording real quick, and I'm gonna upload it
Yeah.
right before I head to
Got a
work.
bad feeling about this.
Yeah, this is it's
Like,
not a good day for
really
40k.
No, it's not.
I feel like a certain Austrian prince with a certain in a certain car on a certain street, circa 1914.
Ask for
This
her
can
grand-
be-
Sorry, you just took the
yes.
wrong road.
Yes, this can be the beginning of the end or the end of the beginning. It's
You just took the wrong road. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, and if you
Come
guys
on.
have better monitors than me, feel free to analyze the page. Like I said, I shared the link to the guy's review, and he shows the page, the 2 pages with the short story on it at 210 and 211. If you guys see something I didn't, but from what I could tell,
let me analyze this a little bit then.
so I'm gonna go finish the recording, and then get editing it as fast as I can, because I'm gonna see if I can get it uploaded before I head to work. So talk to you guys later, okay?
Yep.
All right.
Talk to you later,
See
my
ya.
dude.
So, like Tang said, this is the time, guys, to make your voice heard. And you can't just make it heard with your voice. You need to make it heard with your wallet. This is the time. If we're going to push back against woke crap being over and flooded in 40k, this is the time. Not making excuses for this and anything like that. Not saying anything like, oh, well, they haven't been as explicit with Custodes being all male like they have with Space Marines. You can't pull that. Can't pull that excuse in your head. You can't cope like that. Because if you do, they're going to take that cope and they're going to run with it, and then we're going to get female Space Marines within the next year. Maybe 2. They're going to take that as a surrender. And just know that they're not making this inclusion for any other reason other than they think the woke base represents our whole community, and they're trying to placate. We need to show them that this is not the base that they think it is. So, boycott and gatekeep. And do both well. Before we lose 40k altogether. Now, I do want to also remind everybody that we'll never lose 40k wholesale. Right now, what we're fighting over is the future for 40k. But those old codexes, those old models, those old books, don't throw them away. Hold on to them. Because you might be able to play those with your friends, or with your family, with your sons, with your daughters. You will still have your game, your 7th edition, your 6th edition 40k, if you hold on to them, and GW can't take them from you. Nor the lore, nor the setting that those established. They can't take that from you. As long as you don't let them. So what I'm referring to when I say 40k has fallen is simply the future for 40k. And we need to fight for that. And to do so, you need to boycott, and you need to gatekeep.